everyone, Miss Patsy here at Castile Innovation Lab. Today we are going to be studying the kindergarten science book, Trees and Weather, Investigation 1, Trees, Part 5, Adopt a Tree. Question, what can we find out about our adopted tree? Let's find out. Today we are going to adopt a tree. I'd like you to go outside and pick a tree that you would like to share with your class. Here's a little video of Mrs. Lyon sharing about her favorite tree here at Castile. Here we have Mrs. Lyon, and she's going to talk to us about her favorite tree here at Castile. So, why do you like this tree?
I love this tree because it's the tree that I can see out my office window. And I love that how the trunk goes this way and the branches go towards the building. It just makes me happy.
How tall do you think your tree is?
I'm 5'7", so I'm guessing it's probably between 18 to 20 feet high.
What is the circumference of your tree trunk?
I happen to have a measuring tape. It is 30 inches.
What type of tree is it?
I am not certain what type of tree it is, but it does have pretty green leaves and very thick bark.
I think Miss Tina thinks it's an ornamental pear. Is your tree a young tree or an old tree?
This tree is 42 years old. It was planted right after the school was opened.
Have you seen any insects or animals living in your tree?
So I do see ants on occasion running up and down the tree trunk. I often see birds inside this tree. I don't think they stay for long periods of time. And then every once in a while, when Mrs. Lyon is leaving, I see a squirrel scampering up the tree trunk. So that makes me super happy.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Boys and girls.
Now, Mrs. Lyon is going to show us how to make a bark rubbing. It's a little harder than a leaf rubbing. And that's basically all you do for a bark rubbing. It's the same as the leaf rubbing, except it's against the bark of the tree. Thank you very much, Mrs. Lyon.
You're welcome. It was a little tricky because this bark is really thick. And I talked about insects and I said ants. There's ants running up and down the tree right now.
Thank you again. To help you with your video, refer to the Science Journal sheet titled Adopt a Tree. Pick your favorite tree in your yard and tell me about it. Facts about your tree. Why do you like it? I like it because, fill in the blank space. Height of my tree. Estimate if it's too tall for you to measure. Circumference of the tree trunk. Take a measuring tape and wrap it around the tree trunk and measure the circumference of the tree. Type of tree. Do you know what kind of tree it is? If not, maybe ask your parents. My tree is a young or old tree. Circle one. How do you know if it's young or old? Next, look for insects or animals living in your tree and write down what you saw. And lastly, the leaves on my tree, do they stay green all year round or do they fall off in the winter? On the bottom, you can put leaf and or bark rubbings. Mrs. Lyon showed you how to do a bark rubbing at the end of her video, and I will show you how to do a leaf rubbing. To do a leaf rubbing, all you need is a leaf and a crayon. Put the leaf underneath the paper and rub the crayon over it, like so. And the image of the leaf will come through. You can see the veins and the stem and the point. Did you know that the only way to really know a tree's age is by counting the rings in the cross-section of a tree's trunk? Here is a tree disc to show you the rings of a tree trunk. The areas, light in color, show the growing season of a tree. And it shows how much the tree grew early in the season. If the season was good, the area might be thick. If the season was not good, maybe because of drought, the rings might be thin. As the growing season comes to an end, usually in the winter, the ring becomes darker. So each dark ring occurs at the end of each growing season. So you can count each dark ring as 1 year. I'm going to read you a little story called, Where Do Trees Grow? Where do trees grow? Trees are living plants. Trees have woody trunks and roots. Trees have branches with leaves. Trees grow in cities. People plant and take care of city trees. Trees grow in natural areas like forests. Nature takes care of these trees. Trees grow in the mountains. Mountains are high and rocky. Trees grow in valleys. Valleys are the lowland between mountains. Trees grow near rivers. Rivers carry water to lakes and the ocean. Trees grow near the ocean. These trees grow roots above and below the mud. Ocean water covers the roots every day. Trees grow in deserts. Deserts are dry and hot. Trees grow in swamps. Swamps are always wet. Trees grow in orchards. People plant fruit trees in orchards and take care of them. Look around your school. Can you find trees that were planted by people? That's the end of our story for today. I hope you enjoyed the science lesson for today. See you next time.